I'm Ryan from ExtremeTerrain.com, and in this episode of Jeep News, we are going to be talking about the first and the only picture of the brand new 2018 JL without the camo on it. This is the first and the only image to be shown so far, and it does look the way that it's staged that it is a leaked image, although it's always hard to tell, especially as we get closer and closer to the official release, if this is actually a leak or if this is an image released by FCA in order to drum up some additional excitement about the new JL. Either way, the picture does show us some things that were rumored in the past that we can now confirm or deny, and there are some details that I definitely want to go over. We're also going to get into another giveaway and talk about the winner of the last giveaway. But first, let's get into the picture. I want to start up front with the hood, and this does look like it has a bulge in the hood, almost like the 10th anniversary Rubicon hood had, and we expected to see that, but this looks to be a sport model. There is no badging on the hood or anywhere else on the vehicle that would indicate that it is a Rubicon or a Sahara model. It also doesn't have any factory rock rails, again indicating that it is a sport model. That, along with the tire tread, we think it's a sport. So does that mean that all of the JLs rolling off the assembly line are going to have this hood? Who knows, but we do know that the one in the picture has this. It is going to be a little bit different from what we're used to seeing. It's going to be a little bit of a flatter hood, but we knew that already coming from the pictures of that JL hood that somehow ended up in a junkyard. We had those comparison pictures with the JK from a while back now. So the hood is definitely going to be a little bit different. It does look like it has some plastic or rubber bumps on it, so when you fold the windshield down, it has somewhere to rest. That's something we're used to seeing on the Jeeps. However, these ones look to be a lot larger, a lot more pronounced, and to have a hole in the side of it, almost like the H2 Hummers did, where it looked like you could hook a strap to it and actually pick up the whole vehicle by that if you needed to. Of course, this is not going to be something that's functional, but it is going to give it a little bit more of that military styling, at least in my opinion. It also looks like the cowl area is a large plastic cowl as opposed to the existing cowl, which of course is metal, and it also looks like it is going to be vented and a little bit more functional, almost like the TJ cowl is. And that's only one way that this, in my opinion anyway, looks very TJ-esque. Another area is along the top of the Jeep there, where the windshield hinges are. We went back to a different style of windshield hinge that looked like you're going to be able to fold that windshield down a lot easier without having to do as much work as you did on the JK. And that whole cowl, windshield hinge, hood, body area looks very much like a TJ, as well as, of course, that body line that we already knew about, coming from the top of the fender all the way back through all of the doors, looking very TJ-esque. For somebody who has a TJ like myself, I've always loved the TJ body style. I love all of the TJ styling cues that are in the new JL, at least in my opinion. Above that body line, you can see the window seems to be a little bit larger, and the windshield does seem to be raked back a little bit further. Again, we heard that a while back in all of the rumors. We're going for something a little bit more aerodynamic, so that could explain the little bit of additional rake in the windshield. The larger window opening, again, was in the rumors. I think that it actually does have a larger window opening. Some people are saying that it could just be an optical illusion from the angle that the picture was taken and the new body line, but in my opinion, it does look to be a little bit more opened up. And looking through that window, you can see some new seats. They have plastic over them, so it's hard to tell if there is a two-tone or an additional color option available for the interior, but based on the option package leaks that we most recently had, I'm gonna say that that's just the coloring because of the plastic cover on the seat, but who knows, we'll have to see when these things actually come out. Working our way down the door handle no longer has a button to be able to open up the door, so chances are the whole handle is going to pull like a lot of other FCA vehicles. You then work your way around toward the front of the vehicle again. You get to the mirror, which does look to be redesigned and of course has a marker light on it. Now that could be a turn signal on the side of the vehicle. I personally think it would be really cool if that was a turn signal, but also an auxiliary light to light up the gutters of the road. I don't know if that's going to be something that will come off the assembly line, but it does leave, of course, an area of opportunity for the aftermarket to fill in there. So we'll just have to see what happens. Working forward from the mirror, of course, the fender flare, that's going to be something that is drastically different, and of course, the vent. The vent is something that we've heard about in the past, in the rumors, we thought was going to be there, and here it is. It looks like it's molded right into the fender flare itself. The flare also looks like it's slightly redesigned, has a little bit of a different look to it. And again, this is an area, whether that vent is functional or not, that the aftermarket can really play with things. You're going to have different inserts for that vent space, I'm sure. And if it really truly is molded right into the fender, of course, that's going to drastically change what aftermarket fenders could look like. And that's something I'm also very excited about. Of course, from the front, you can't see the marker lights that we saw in some of the other spy shots, but if that's also on this vehicle, again, just a lot of room for the aftermarket to play with those fender flares and really give your Jeep a completely different look. Now, this is a spy shot. It's taken on an angle. It's slightly out of focus. It's not going to be what we'll see, hopefully, in the LA Auto Show, which is the whole thing out there in the open where we can really get a feel for what this thing's gonna look like, but it does definitely give us some more information than we had before this picture came out. I, for one, am very, very excited for late November. Can't wait for that LA Auto Show to see what this thing looks like in person. Now to the giveaway portion of Jeep News. First and foremost, I want to congratulate Daniel P. from Laredo, Texas for winning our last giveaway. Daniel got himself a transmission cooler from Mishimoto. Again, congratulations, Daniel. For this episode of Jeep News, we're going to be giving away a Barricade HD tire carrier with the mount. This is going to be a tub-mounted tire carrier. It takes care of a lot of the big issues of running an oversized, big, heavy spare in the factory location, and it doesn't require the use of a bumper, so you have a lot of flexibility as far as what bumper you run. You can even run the factory bumper with this tire carrier, again, just taking care of the issues that come with a big spare. In order to enter into the giveaway, just make sure that you comment below. Let us know what you think about the leaked pictures of the JL. Let us know what you're excited about, what you don't like so much, what you wish you had seen that you didn't see, whatever it might be. Just make sure that you comment, and also make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's going to get you into the giveaway and ensure that you're going to see all of the great Jeep content that's on our channel, as well as the next edition of Jeep News.